and good morning. Welcome to another Moment in Time with Taylor. This is the Fem Yoga Morning Show every single morning at 8:30 a.m. New York time. I get on here for about an hour-long show. We go until about 9:30 a.m. New York time, and we do yoga, we do discussion, we take requests. If there's some pose that you've been working on and you're having trouble or some pain that you have that we might be able to work on. Hey, Rex. So I have egg drop up and going. I'm just going to give everyone a minute to get in. Morning yoga, yoga, yoga. Hey, Meekle Spree. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, how's everybody doing this morning? Just got to get my hair tamed. Hello. How was everyone's Easter weekend? Did anyone do anything with family or church stuff? Church stuff. Is that Nikki? Oh, I'm gone. Is my connection okay? Seems like it's okay. I will. Hi, Nikki. I haven't seen you in so long. How have you been? I was talking about you yesterday, I think. You hid eggs for kids. Hid eggs for kids. Love it. Yes. That's fun. Egg hunts are fun. That's a good one. Egg drop, right? Okay. Oh, actually, let me see here. Oh, is that you? Yeah. Could have just waited 5 seconds, but no, couldn't wait, could he? Why am I not seeing comments over here? Did you just say something, Nikki? What's going on here? I saw a comment come up. I thought. Maybe not? Okay, maybe you guys didn't say anything? No, there we go. How am I? I'm great. How are you, Nikki? I don't know why this is delayed, but hopefully we'll be okay. So, today I'm feeling pretty good. I wasn't sure if there was anyone, pain or stiffness, anything that you guys are dealing with today that you'd like to work on. Well, here, we'll just start with setting an intention, some reason that you want to try yoga or do your yoga practice today. Maybe taking some deep breaths as you focus on your intention. No bees inside. Couple more deep breaths like this at your own pace. Feeling your spine grow tall into alignment. You're fantastic, Nikki. That's great news. One more deep inhale and deep exhale. Take all the time you need. Good. All right. So, does anyone have any stiffness or pain? Anything they're working on? If not, I'm just going to sit here and do stuff that feels good for me. So I'm going to twist to the right. Hi, Ian. Every exhale, you might be able to twist a little deeper. My left hand comes across the front of my body. My right hand comes behind. Both shoulders are down and back. Squeezing out any tension from your spine. And then inhale yourself back center. If your legs are crossed, you can switch which leg is in front. I don't remember. Okay, deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the left. As you inhale, you get tall through the spine, and as you exhale, you twist a little deeper. Shoulders stay down, away from the ears. Head stays in alignment over the tailbone. And then inhale yourself back center. So I'm not seeing any requests coming in, so I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm actually going to come right into cat-cow because I'm ready for some cat-cow. And I don't see anyone saying anything, so I'm going for it. My hands are right below my shoulders. My knees are right below my hips. I'll find my tabletop position, nice long spine. Oh, my right hand is pretty stiff today. Warming up our wrist joints. And then when you're ready, we'll do cat-cow. The swarm of bees pose. I don't know what that is, Rex, but it sounds horrible. If you guys weren't here yesterday, half of my class was spent running away from bees outside. Rex, I watched that replay back yesterday afterwards, and I was laughing so hard, tears were streaming down my face. Oh, my neck feels stiff, too. Let's get it opening. Let's get everything opening up. Taylor World, I like it. Good day to you, too, Free. Women that do yoga always have the prettiest feet. I don't know. That's up for debate. Laughter is the best medicine. That's so true. Alright, time for some forward folds because I'm feeling my, for horrible bee stings, exactly. I'm feeling my neck feel really stiff, so I want to let my neck hang for a while here. So if this pose isn't comfortable for you, don't worry about it. You don't have to do it. You don't ever have to do anything that I do. Just see what seems like it would feel good for your body. And join in whenever you want. So I'm crossing my arms. And then nodding and shaking my head. Ooh, I must have slept wrong. Actually, you know what? It might actually be my muscle is like growing from my forearm stand practice. I'm not sure. While we're down here, we can decompress the wrist by finding Pada Hastasana, feet on hands pose. So you stick the hands underneath the feet, toes are on the wrists, palms are up. You may even want to rock slightly to massage the hands. Make sure your toes are really on those wrists so that you're getting the decompress. And another way to do this, if that doesn't work for you, we can all come down either seated or kneeling is fine. Not everyone likes kneeling, so that's fine if you don't like kneeling. Am I missing comments again? I'm not sure. Some of these comments might be coming in a little delayed to me, so I apologize in advance. So, what did I say we were going to do? Oh, decompress the wrist. Okay. So if you grab, and you can sit however you want. Again, you do not need to kneel. Thank you for the hearts. So you're going to take your thumb and middle finger, wrap it around the base of your wrist. So right above that bone, your ulna, where that sticks out, you don't want to be on that bone. You want to be above it, closer to the hand. Yumi, amini. All right, and then I'm going to squeeze gently and traction up. I'm going to do that 3 times. Squeeze and traction, let go, squeeze and traction. And then let go, shake it out. Hey, thanks for the hearts. You try right now at home? Is that because my title says don't try this at home? This one you could probably try as long as you go really gentle. So I'm going to have my thumb and middle finger again, wrapping around the base of my wrist, right above this bone, right above my ulna bone where that juts out. I'm going to grab right there. Inhale. Exhale, traction. Let go. 2 more times, squeeze, traction, and let go. And then last time, squeeze, traction, and release. You can shake it out. Do not home here. I'm not sure what that means. Shake it out. You can interlace the fingers and do little figure eights in both directions. Make sure you switch directions. Get those wrists opening up. And shake it out. So, what else do I want? I don't know. Let's just see. We could do some side bends. Hello. Oh, Magneto. I came into your broadcast really quick, but you weren't talking, and I was running really late for getting this started, so I had to go, but I popped in for a second. I think you were just driving. Maybe that's why you couldn't talk. Thanks for coming. Oh, you're welcome. Michael! It's like my favorite person. Everybody follow MKH Photos. That's Michael. He's a really cool Australian guy. Are you a pilot, Michael? It's amazing. Your fault. Yep, it's Michael's fault that I was late. I was actually only 1 minute late though, Michael, so it really wasn't that bad. Technique for ankles? Not really, no. We're stretching the spine right now, so the spine and the ankles are very, very different structures. Make sure that when you do this that you try to stay long through both sides. So even though we're crunching one side over, we want to try to keep some length there. So try to keep the shoulders moving up and out away from the hips so that you don't get any pinching or crunching. You want to be having space, and then we're opening up the side body as we lean side to side. And like I said, you do not need to kneel for this. You can just sit right down on the ground. You could even do it standing. And you don't even have to lift up the arms. It's really about getting into the spine here. You can't do that? Oh, it wasn't you flying? Oh, you were learning to fly? I want to learn to fly. Okay, it wasn't you flying. I thought it was. I was like, how's he doing all this? You can't do that? Good for obliques. Yes, it's good for the intercostal muscles between the ribs, so it helps to kind of give a lot of space to the ribs so that you can take full, deep breaths. Which I have noticed, I have some elderly clients that didn't practice breath practices, obviously, most of their lives, and they ended up being unable to take deep breaths. I mean, they can't really do, like, they can't do Kapalabhati breath. They can barely, they just don't have the diaphragmatic control and the core strength to kind of do that. Yes, do some stretches, for sure, for sure. My quads are feeling a little tight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay right down on my belly, and I'm going to do just a little bit of probably frog and bow pose. I'm saying this ahead of time because when I lay on my stomach, it's a little bit hard to talk. So I'm going to be bending my knees, bringing my feet towards my tush, grabbing onto my feet. Now, don't grab your feet unless you can grab them without lifting your chest off the ground. If you have to lift your chest up off the ground, you can use something like a strap, like a belt, where you can just wrap it around your foot and make your arm longer. So that's an idea. Let's get to it. And if you need to do more warm-ups, go ahead. I've been asking throughout the class today if anyone has any requests, anything they want to work on, and I haven't been getting anything, so now I'm just doing what feels good for me, which likely won't feel good for everyone. Now I'm just opening up the quads. No, you can't grab my feet. Are you here? Are you in this house right now? Hi, Nikki Sparkles. You guys, it's our winner from yesterday. She won the lip balms. Hi. Oh, and so frog pose is when you try to bring your feet outside of your hips. Really getting into the quads, but that's probably why my quads are sore. So now I'm just moving my hands down my legs, keeping my knees hugging together. Forehead or chin to the mat. On your next inhale, press into the hands. Lift your upper body up for bow pose. That looks comfy. And then we'll go down. You've never seen a frog do that? And then we'll turn our head to one side, relaxing the arms down by the sides for 3 deep breaths in Advasana, relaxation on the abdomen pose. Don't get too comfortable here because now we want to turn our head to the other side. Make sure your hands and feet are long behind you. I'm alive, I'm alive. And we're going to take 3 more deep breaths here on this side, stretching the entire neck, all 30-something muscles of the neck. Good. And then head back center. We'll find some extension in the spine. Maybe finding baby cobra or bringing the elbows forward for Sphinx pose. Yeah, so if you need a pillow, you definitely use a pillow. If your head is like if you have breasts, unlike me, and if you're imagine, I have big breasts and my head is going to be not feeling very comfortable, so I would want a pillow or a block or something under my head to kind of bring that all up. So see how that feels, let me know. Report back. I'm always looking for ways to help my clients in person too. Okay, so we're either in Sphinx pose or Cobra pose, or maybe an upward facing dog pose, which I'm not feeling today, so I'm not going to do that. Hello, Hugo. Hello, 355 is Mir. Hello, AJQ76. Welcome to my scope. Why am I so hot? Okay, you know what we can do from here? See what time it is. Yep. What we can do from here is come right into our forearm plank. So root down through your thumb and pointer finger, engage your core really strongly, curl your toes under, and lift your hips up and your legs for forearm plank. Inhale. As you exhale, lift the hips up, coming into your dolphin pose. And then 3 breaths in child's pose. My forearms are feeling a little tight, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick my hands under my knees while I kneel, and then bend my elbows so that my knees actually dig into my forearms. Decompresses the wrist and helps to just kind of massage into the muscles of the forearms as well. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I think we're good. We good. I don't think I'm missing any comments, am I? We're having connection issues? I think we're okay. I'm going to keep going. Welcome, Muhammad. So yeah, I'm feeling a little stiff, but I also want my fan on because I'm hot. There we go. Got the ceiling fan going. All right, let's do just a couple more arm stretches before we do the rest of our dolphins. So hey, thanks for the hearts. I love it. So let's open the arms wide. And then bring them forward, palms up. Right up. No, they're not jeans. No, they're leggings. They're like stretchy leggings. Palms up. Right elbow on top, bend the elbows, and wrap the hands together. If it's the backs of the hands together, that's okay. So see what you can make happen. And then bring your elbows shoulder level. opening the shoulders. Then release, open wide, bring them back forward, palms up. Wait, yeah, arms straight, palms up. Left elbow on top, bending the elbows. Elephant pose. Is that what this looks like? Or something, I'm not sure. Hey, thank you for sharing this out on Twitter, Bravo. I appreciate that. Hello, Sully. We're doing eagle arms pose here. Oh, my hands are kind of, there we go. Hi from New York. You should do some scopes at the Eiffel Tower. Good. Release. Whew, let the blood flow back into your arms and hands. Feel the energy of the body. You're French? I'm American. Hey, Casper. Good morning. Ooh, it's warm in here. This fan is not doing enough for me. Okay. Let me see how I'm feeling. My arms, like, let's see, let's just do some generic stretches from gym class. Let's give this another try. Okay. Did you have a problem with this before? Tell me more. Hi, Dinesh. So right now I'm not really teaching these. These aren't technically yoga poses, but my arms feel tight. So if you want to do this too, it feels pretty good to me. Good morning, Dinesh. How are you? I'm taking requests if anyone has any body parts that are bothering them. We can see what we can do. Good morning, Brat-a-tat-tat. Left hip. Okay, so the hip joint is kind of, it's a big joint. So I just need to know kind of where, like what's going on with your left hip. If you can let me know. Hey, Prophet, I've seen you in before. Wait, are you a troll? I don't remember. I'm sorry if you're not. Hi, Prophet. Hip flexor? Okay, yeah. My hip flexors were acting up yesterday, too. Playing cards today? Probably not. We probably won't play cards since we just did cards last night. But hip flexors, there are some different options. Let's see what's a good one. I assume you don't have yoga blocks. So if you don't have yoga blocks, just do the lunges. We did these yesterday, too, but they're just really good for this. So if you are kneeling, hands and knees. If you're comfortable coming onto the knees, you might want to put a blanket or something soft under your knees if you need that. And then bring your right foot forward. Make sure your ankle's right under your knee. If you have a belly and it's getting in the way, you can move your foot out to the right to let your belly come through, but try to keep your hips facing forward. And bring that left leg back as far as is comfortable, and this is going to get right into your left hip flexor. Go really gentle. You're probably not going to be as deep in this as I am. Remember, I've been doing this 4 years. And I'm feeling actually a little tight today in there. How come I'm not seeing that comment? Oh, there's so much. Hey, Zeke. I missed so much. Okay, oh no, I didn't miss that much. After this weekend, I have a belly. Oh, because of Easter weekend? I hear you, dude. I hear you. All right, we're going to come back. We're going to bring our left leg forward. Woo! This one's much tighter for me. The yoga god is back. Is that me? Thank you. Wow, this right hip. Thank you for saying hip flexor, Bravo, because now I need my right hip flexor open. And I'm trying to keep my shoulders down and back, but I don't want too much weight on that back leg right now because, whew, it's feeling it. Is there a human pose? I don't think so. I think they're all human pose. Good. Good stuff. I'm going to take a little child's pose. Oh. I like to turn my head side to side sometimes for this. So Zeke, what do you have for Easter dinner? Alright, so now we're going to prepare for our next dolphin pose where our palms are going to be facing each other. Is yoga good for treating torn ligaments? That's a good question, Yane. Where is the ligament torn, and is it currently torn right now? If it's torn right now, I would say it's probably too risky to really try it right now. If it's a previously torn ligament that's now healed, then as long as you go really, really gently and really, really mindfully, you should absolutely be able to do at least some of the postures. In the shoulder, okay, that can be hard. So one of my clients has a history of a torn rotator cuff. So she can't actually lift her arm up higher than about here. So anytime we have to, bring the arms up overhead, she just goes to about here and just does things like that. So that might work for you in certain cases. But be gentle. Don't come into it fast. You want to be really mindfully, maybe even closing the eyes and just feel that shoulder and just say, okay, maybe you stop here, or maybe you just don't do that at all. Maybe it's forward for you. You know what I mean? Just find what works for you. Just try to move it, so that it doesn't lose the range of motion. You might not be able to do this right now, but you can slowly work your way towards it. Cheesecake, what? Mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, rolls, and cheesecake. Oh, ham. I was like, where's the meat? Okay, I see the meat. You ate too much. Uh-oh. Pretty much describes my injury. Okay. All right, so hopefully that helps a little bit, but just be really easy. And you might not want to bear weight. So, we're doing a lot of stuff that's really intense on the shoulders because I'm doing forearm stand, but you probably don't want to do any of this because you're going to be actually bearing weight on your shoulder, and it might not be ready for that just yet. Hi, Al. Good morning. More yoga today. Yes, I like the way you think. Bravo. Zeke, more yoga for you today. You were off the last 2 days. That's cool. Bravo, I'm going to follow you. You're cool. All right. Woo! My hips. Feeling it. All right. So, back to our forearm plank. Let me take my rings off before I forget. You hurt your hip the other day at work, so you need it. Oh, yeah, be really gentle then if you're hurting. Just make sure that, everything that you do feels good. Because what we're about to do is getting a little more intense and advanced. I always want to do something that starts with stretching and ends with ouch. Don't do anything that ends with ouch. No ouch. Don't do anything that causes pain or discomfort, okay? Palms are facing each other. You know what, honestly, my shoulders, I don't think I'm going to do these next two. But I do think I'm going to do puppy pose because that would feel really good right now. All right, so my knees are under my hips, arms are under my shoulders. You heed my advice, thank you. Keep my hips glued right over my knees, okay? It's kind of shadowy in here today, isn't it? Still very shadowy. Okay, well, I can't really come that far forward. Yes, exactly, MJ Hampton Sr. Nothing should ever involve ouch. Pretty much. Nothing in yoga anyway. Not intentionally. So keep your hips glued right over your knees. And then bring your arms forward, bringing your chest towards the ground. You can rest your forehead down. Good. And then you can come back when you're ready. Attention to detail. It looks like you're worshiping your laptop. Literally just crawled. Yes! Crawling is fun. I'm pretty much ready to do my forearm stand now because I'm sweating and my shoulders are sore from yesterday, so you do it right, Taylor. But now I drink coffee. This is also yoga. Yoga means union, so all things technically could be considered yoga in some way, I think. Bow down to the king, laptop. Not worthy. Not worthy. Okay, it's a silly bio. Alright. If you can't walk, crawl. Yes. I like it. I like it. You want the tomato plant to be in the shot? Let's put it right over there. Mr. Perfect product placement. Grab my laptop. I mean, sorry, not my laptop. Well, actually, I'm going to grab that too, but I meant my yoga mat. Get excited. Get excited. What's that? What is that? Oh, it's like dryer lint. Got some dryer lint. Anyone want it? We'll do a giveaway for trivia. Fem Yoga Taylor's dryer lint. Okay. FYI, I can't walk. You can't walk? That's interesting. Do you have use of your legs, or do you have your legs, or what's the story there? She's so excited, and she just can't hide it. I'm not that excited. You're in a wheelchair? You have legs. Are you paralyzed, or are you paraplegic or quadriplegic? Is there anything that you want to share? But I'm very interested. I actually have like, oh, hi, Scout. I get kind of like deprived of talking to people with that are in wheelchairs, actually, just straight up, because that's where I used to work, was a durable medical equipment provider. I worked there for 6 years, and I quit in September, so no total. What do you mean by that? Quadriplegic, you mean? So you have like limited use of your arms too, potentially? I don't know. Some of my patients, though, they had quadriplegia, but they could use their arms. So I don't really understand exactly. Hi, Jewel. Not totally disabled in the leg. Oh, not totally. Okay. All right. So it's just like weakness, basically, muscular weakness or something like that. Or maybe, I don't know. I'm curious. I'm always curious. But I meant, like, if you want to share anything about it, like, you know, anything to help anyone, any kind of therapy that helps your legs, you know, things like that. Because you never know who's here and not saying anything. Everybody share. Thanks, Al. All right, let's do not do this. I am looking at you. I'll look right at the camera. Am I looking at the camera? I think I am. You. Do not do this. Yoga helps every day. You do yoga every day? That's awesome. I have to learn wheelchair yoga. I've been wanting to learn that for years now. You dance to help your legs. That's good. That's good. Casper, do not do this. Do not make me come over there. I'm a yogi for 2 years. That is beautiful. That is so beautiful. Do you do periscopes? That would be really cool. I would love to watch yoga scopes, chair yoga. You're doing it? Stop. You guys all need to stop. Who said something right before this? Hi. Hi, ZZZXXXM. Hello. I can shuffle dance the truffle shuffle. You're just going to cheer me on? Good, Zeke. That's what I need. I just need people to cheer me on. I don't need people to do it. If you have... Hang on. I'm losing my moisture here. Now I can't talk because I have water in my mouth. Azul Yoga, yes. Wait, you're in it though? You're like sitting in the room with her? I mean, like, do you do your own scopes about yoga? That could be really cool. Did I ever try Pilates? Not in a long time. Yes, moist, Nikki. I skate to strengthen my legs. That's cool. Skate like roller skate or ice skate, or do I want to see your African dance? I do want to see your African dance. I'll follow you. You do scope, but not yoga. You know what I noticed? The reason that I'm asking Bravo, I don't mean to put you on the spot so much. I'll leave you alone in a minute. Is look at this bug on my mat. Okay. The reason oh, you guys can't see him. Let me put the bug in the shot. Bug. You bug. The bug's gonna help us. I hope I don't squish him. Why can't I angle this? Oh, I guess you can kind of see him. There he is. It's all good. LOL, I'm an extrovert. Alright, cool. What was I going to ask you? Julie Hay Pilates? I do follow fit.live, so I probably do know. I don't know her by name, but I probably do. It's not a roach. At least it's not a bee. Yes, I'm inside. It's actually not really hot out yet. No, it's a stink bug, I think. It's a beetle. I don't know. I don't kill him. He's all good. He doesn't hurt me. I don't hurt him. Although when I come out of my forearm stand, he might get hurt. So what was I going to say? Oh, you know what I noticed, Bravo, is that there's no... Why am my face not in this? There's no, like, male yogis on Periscope. I feel like it's all girls. Like, there's no... Don't let it poop in your house. What's its name? I don't know. There's so many of them. Stinky? How about Stinky? Stinky number 17. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just encouraging any guys that I know that do yoga to do yoga scopes, because there's like no guys that do yoga and Periscope that I've ever seen. So you would like dominate that whole market. And it's better to show someone like, you know what I mean? If you have limited range of motion, people like to see that because then they're like, oh, I can do that. Tiny spider hand around on the ceiling, called it Blueberry. It was very nice. Blueberry, that's a good one. Okay. Excuse me, little bug. I'm coming here now. Go over there. Don't come back over here. You'll get squished. Hi. He's like standing perfectly still. He's like, what's happening? What's happening? Look at my posture, you guys. I gotta work on that. This is why Periscope is awesome. It teaches me what I'm missing. Alright, are we ready for this? And here I can be your friend if you want to follow. Big person is staring at me. Big person? The stink bug smells the worst. She's talking to a bug. There was one guy who did Kundalini yoga. What's his name, Dimmy Jewel? What's his name? Do you know? Most of my friends on Scope are female. That's interesting because most of my friends on here I think are male. I think it's getting half and half now though. George. George is fine. We call George. It's all good. Oh, bug. Toe, please? Toe, please? You're about to see some toes, don't you worry. Typing too fast, guide him onto a piece of paper and relocate him to a safer place. You think? You think I'm gonna hit him? He's good. Look, he's on the right journey. I don't like to throw them off because they use like scent to track everywhere they've been, right? So I feel like they get confused when you move them. But he's going for it. See, he's leaving. I can tell I'm not welcome here right now. He's on the carpet, so I won't hit him now. We should be good. A lot of male yoga instructors who would not use Periscope but should. Why wouldn't they? Someone asked me if I was a gift yesterday. Oh, girl? Yeah, people say weird stuff on Periscope. You have to look them up and tell me, okay, you're a girl. Yes. Yes, you are a girl. Let's stretch. We will. We will. Exalt. Snapping screenshots. Get out of here, little egg. Come out of your shell. Talk a little bit. Alright. Oop, did I just do something? Oh no, he's over here. He's so cute! Okay. She's clearly a woman. She is clearly a woman. Yes, it is clear. I don't know if you mean me or Nikki. Alright. Flatten out my mat a little bit. And let's see how this goes. Now, I can't really do forearm stand yet, so I use the wall, and even then, it's questionable how I do this. But I'm working on it, so you guys get to see some stuff that I can't do, and we go on this journey together. Oh, my face goes into my hands. I think I'm a little too close to the wall right now, but we'll make it work. Whew. So sweaty. So sweaty. That's what's up. Thank you, Nikki. Wonderful and confusing. Confused is better than crushed. That's true. Yeah, he won't get crushed. He's good. You know, all the time, we always have like random bugs around. I mean, we don't get a ton of them, but we get these a lot. Like, they just love our house. Maybe they like wood, because our whole house is wood. And I've never squished one, you know? Maybe I should knock on wood for that, but, yeah. I mean, there's been times where he was, like, between me and my best friend doing yoga, and he didn't get squished. It wasn't him, I don't think. But, yeah. I love him, don't worry, I won't squish him. Alright, have a good day, Zeke. Wait till I see you? What? I would love to learn yoga, but I have no yoga pants. Shame. You don't need yoga pants to do yoga this time. time of the year we do too. I got like a 3-second stand against the wall. You're doing it, Casper? If your head is also on the floor. Yeah, I can do that without the wall too. You got bugs in your home, call pest control. No way! You're crazy, Al. I would never do that. I would never spray poison all around my house. Going for 10. Nice. Hi, I'm Saif. Hi, I'm Taylor. Yeah, so you know what I can show you guys? I'll show you how you can do headstand first and then lift up into forearm stand using the wall, okay? Oh wait, I wanted to... I don't know if he's still in here or not. But... Hey, Dr. John! Yeah, no, he is already not on my list. Stink bugs need deodorant. Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. Yes, they could do yoga nude pants. Yoga nude, pants are not needed. Wait, is that the person that was saying stuff about... No, that's... Yeah, you don't... Yeah, that's true. You don't need pants at all. Sorry, I thought you were the troll for a second. I'm like, who said no pants? Do I do snap? No, I don't do snap. Stink bugs need yoga pants. You guys are killing me. All right. Wipe off the feet. I broke up with Snapchat long ago. I think in like, I don't know, October or something, November. Yes, I know you're not a troll. I'm sorry. So I keep my head off the floor. Typically, yeah, that time my head kind of like pulled into my own hands, which happens sometimes because I'm still learning what the heck to do. But yes, you're supposed to keep your head off the floor for forearm stand. So what I'll show you is I'll show you headstand, where my head is down, the top of my head is down, and then I bring my feet to the wall, and then I can use my feet on the wall to help lift me up into forearm stand where my head is now free floating. And I just kind of gaze like just before my hands, pretty much. You don't want your neck to be like hurting from being bent back. So just a little kind of gaze upward. And then you just try to hold it. You try to take your feet off the wall and straighten your legs and balance. And that's a good core strengthener. I should just do all of my broadcasts sideways so that I get my posture up to date. You hate Snapchat? Nikki, I love you. I hate Snapchat too. Broke up with it. Yeah, I broke up with it. Am I frozen? No. Taylor's logo could be a stink bug doing downward dog or lotus. That's true. It could be. Yes, I divorced Snapchat. We had a long and complicated relationship. I used to use it every day, all day, like nobody's business. I had a pretty good following there. I mean, it wasn't great. Like, I probably had 30 to 40 people that would watch me each day on my story. But it was engaged and they were interactive. And then, like, Snapchat would be like, oh, you already read these chats, which I didn't. And then I wouldn't be able to see anything anyone was saying to me because it would just be like, you read all these. Even though I hadn't, they'd be gone. There was just like, what were some other things? My things for my story started getting deleted out, and it was just like Snapchat. It was like moving backwards. It was like degressing. And at the same time, Instagram came out with Instagram stories. Facebook came out with Messenger Day. I found Periscope, and it was just kind of like, okay, Snapchat, I really don't need you. Goodbye. I didn't really find Snapchat until a while. I mean, I didn't find Periscope for a while after, but yeah, no Snap. You don't get the fascination with it. It's people who are insecure. They like to have stuff over their face, those masks. It helped me a lot get comfortable in front of the camera. Annoying with relationships? I don't think that the Snapchat is to blame for that. You know, like I used to have issues with exes about Facebook, but I've never had an issue in almost 6 years with Mr. Perfect, so I don't think the issue was Facebook. What do you mean gets involved into your relationship? YouTube Scope? Yeah, YouTube already has YouTube Live, but it's not as good. It's so not as good. I love Scope too, Bravo. I love Scope. You had a good one for about 5 seconds? That's awesome! That's so awesome. All right, tell me more about this, John. What do you mean that it gets involved in your relationship? I feel like people are all up in your relationship on Scope. Like every time you come into one of my Scopes, people are like, I'm like, don't. He can talk about it if he wants to talk about it, you know? All right. Well, I'll show you anyway, Casper. I know I took too long to get to it, but I'll show you anyway. And what's interesting is, like, when you see me do headstands on hard wood or hard surfaces, it's a lot easier. On this, because it's so squishy, like my arms and my head are kind of squishing into the carpet, so it's actually a little harder for me to do headstand on the carpet. But I'll show you. So now I'm in headstand, right? And I could just balance here if I wanted. All day. But instead, I'm going to bend my knees, put my feet on the wall, and use that to help lift my head up off the floor. And then try not to fall. It's always that. It's like these muscles back here just have to be able to pull my hips back a little more. A little more. It's been like this for a few days, so I'll get it. YouTube Live is going to change. They have the money to make it work. Give it time, trial and error. Yeah. I mean, they're like 5 times or 10 times older than I think 5 times older than Periscope, so they should be 5 times more impressive. Cancina, Que Rico, Te Empinas. What does that mean? Eggbot doesn't know what that means. You can ignore them. Yeah, exactly. You can ignore people on Snap, too. YouTube Live. Oh, whoa, somebody blocked that person. When you do yoga, what is it good for? A lot of different things, Painted Pig. Is there a certain benefit that you were looking for? Everybody has one. I'm guessing Mr. Perfect he definitely doesn't use Snapchat. Hey, Sono, hello. I'm only going to do one more attempt at forearm stand, and I'll be done with yoga for now. Painted Pig, so John, if you're still in here, just a couple things. Focus is really honed by meditation. And then as far as the physical practice, like what we're doing together today, there's flexibility, range of motion in your joints, healthier joints. So moving your vertebrae and discs actually helps to prevent degenerative disc. Oh, you changed your name without the one. Oh yeah, no, you are the one then. This is the account then that I added, because it was that picture too, I think. I'm pretty sure. So you should be able to block on mine now. Do you know how to do it, Nikki? Why on the elbows and not the hands? Because I'm too weak, MJ Hampton. I have to work my way up. So first I have to strengthen my shoulders, triceps, and biceps like this. Like it's like cheating, basically. It's like the whole point of doing this is because I want to be able to do handstand one day. But I'm just like struggling with the strength, really. So this is to build up my strength and my balance, my core strength, so that I can hold myself up. Because the worst thing that could happen is if you kick up into forearm stand or headstand and go too far and you end up in a back bend. Now for me, it would probably be fine because I have a very flexible spine, but for someone who doesn't, that could lead to serious injury. So it's really important to use the wall when you're first learning. It's important to get that core strength really, really solid before you move away from the wall, in my opinion. Good for mind, body, and global life. Thank you. Snap is more personal than Scope. You reside in the matrix. I am the one. Scope matrix. I lifted my head for like 0.5 seconds. Nice, Casper, nice. But be gentle. I don't want you to boom come down on your head, okay? So you might be doing stuff a little too advanced for you, but who knows. I find a lot of guys that can just come into handstand against the wall. They can just like go right into it. I potentially could, but one time I tried kicking up into handstand on the floor, and I didn't make it, and I smashed my nose into the hardwood floor, and I was bleeding from both sides of my nose, so it was just, now I'm like very cautious, and I want to use the wall. Yeah, still using the wall, exactly. Great, never thought of doing it that way, might try it. Awesome, okay, cool. Only if it feels good. Some people hate headstand. They do not like having any weight on the head. You want to keep most of your weight on your arms, but your head is there as like another support too. So it's a lot easier with your head down, a lot easier. Oh no? Oh no what? Oh no what? Is it George? Nope, George is up there. He's good, he's good. Oh, my nose, yeah. No ouch, no blood. Yeah. You know, you live and you learn, There's a picture of it on Instagram. My husband took a picture of me while I was bleeding into the sink. Oh, gosh, that's fine. Luckily, I wasn't live. Although I'm sure I would go viral if I was live. Oh, and another important part here, if you are doing this, is to make sure you keep your elbows hugging in strongly. You don't want your elbows to splay out when you kick up. That's something that you learn with practice. Oh, hang on, I kicked up with the other leg last time. Let's see how this one works. No! Okay, I didn't want to be done yet. Okay. Alright. Whew, I felt my muscle here kind of like, you know, like it kind of like clicks almost. It's like, I'm done, I've had enough, so I just kind of came down a little earlier than I absolutely needed to because I wanted to honor my body. I want to practice what I preach. If anything feels weird or questionable or like maybe it's had enough for one day, just let it rest. Just let it rest, come back to it the next day or in a couple days. Elbow grease is what I need. Hold up that wall, yes. So many screenshots. Laugh, live, love. How nice of him. How nice of him. Oh, taking the picture of me when I was bleeding? I know, right? Truth, love, and learn. Yoga is a give and take activity. You give your time and it takes your pain. Yes, you give your blood, sweat, and tears. Literally, actually, because I gave my blood in that. I'm in New York. When you come down, you keep your feet flexed. When I come down, yeah, I don't want to like just smack the top of my foot down. So I want to make sure that like the ball of my foot is catching me. A little bit of like a cushion. Because then my knee is bent. And it's like, you know. But yeah, if you have like a broken toe or something, you're not going to want to do that. What was I going to say? There was something else. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, blood, sweat, and tears. So I gave my blood when I smashed myself into the... I'm just going to sit on the floor. Why not? I gave my blood when I smashed my nose into the ground, and then I gave my sweat like every day because I'm always sweating so much. Yes, stay within your limits for sure. Oh yeah, wait, where are we here? Oh, there you are. I was wondering if you were going to talk again. I was hoping that was going to happen. Dude, there we go. And then I lean back. There we go. I've heard that it's supposed, like, someone said, it was Sam Ovens was saying, look at my bicep, you guys. What the heck? Look at me. I look like a dude. Is that too much? Is that too much? It's obviously not too much because I can't do a handstand still. This one's weaker. Look how much smaller that one is. Oh my god, look at me. I look weird. That's weird. I've never had muscles before. Sun's out, guns out. Taylor is a wise specimen of human ooey gooey goodness. I've got wings. It looks great. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's still jiggly. That's good. That's my muscle. That's like your actual muscle, I think. Actually, no, maybe it's just fat. It's all good, though. I need some fat on my body. I don't have a lot. Sweat, I said. Oh, yeah, and then my tears I put in yesterday when I was watching my replay back from when I kept running away from the bee. And I was laughing so hysterically. Like, the hardest I've laughed in, I can't even think the last time I laughed that hard. Tears were just streaming out of my face, and just every single thing that happened, everything you guys said, everything I did and said, it was just hilarious. It was hilarious, and I could not stop laughing. I could not stop. And just your guys' reaction, like every time I would run away again, you were all like, LOL. But you all stayed. I mean, pretty much. It was so funny. I had to watch it back. I was like, all right, I got to check out my forearm stand, and then I also need to see me running away from a bee. The best comment ever was when I ran off the screen for like a minute. I felt like it was only a few seconds, but I was gone a while. And then and I come back and jerk faces like, she's going to come back in a beekeeper suit. And that was like my only regret was that I didn't have a beekeeper suit to come out in, because that would have been so perfect. I probably would have been famous by now. What time is it? Let me grab my laptop. LOL. Oh, did I miss some comments before that? I think I did. To be or not to be. Stay within limits, but always work to expand them as well. Yes, I like that, MJ. I like that. 9:26. All right, we have 4 minutes. Do I know Ananda Balasana? I do. I'm going to do it not facing the camera because I feel like you want me to do something. Beekeeper yoga. Yes. Sage, hello. We're almost done. We're just going to do happy baby. Ananda Balasana. So Ananda means bliss or happiness. Oh, my rings. My rings are under my butt. And Balasana means child. Bal. Bal means child or baby. No worries. Cool. Who's going to go live after me? Who can I watch while I eat my breakfast? Ow. Why am I on the hardwood? Okay. So you bring your knees into your chest, open your knees up, grab your feet. You can either grab the outside edge of your feet, you can hold your knees if that's better for you, or you can hook your pointer and middle fingers around your big toes, and then shine your feet up to the sky for happy baby pose. And I actually like to rock in my happy baby. Be mindful. Every day you come to your yoga practice with a new body. Crystal Gray Yoga on Periscope said that the other day, and I was like, I love that so much. So I'm using it, but I'm giving her the credit. Don't worry. You should follow her too. It's Crystal Gray Yoga, and it's Gray. All one word. Crystal Gray Yoga. She is awesome. Woo! Stretch the hamstrings for a second there. Yeah. Good stuff. I'm actually glad that person, I'm pretty sure that person's trolling. They probably took a bunch of screenshots, but felt really good. So it's worth it. I'm cool? Thank you. Is it me or you might be talking about somebody else? Oh, look, I can block that person. All right, Casper, have a good day. Are we at 9:30 now? I think it's pretty much close enough to 9:30. I can sign off now. Unless anyone, did I miss any questions, comments, concerns? You like it? Why do you like it, Dino? Do I make squat? I was supposed to do squats yesterday. You might be live later on. I should try the 360 cam. I should. Not in here, but yeah, I think I am going to get a 360. I think, oh, yes, it is Monday. Godspeed. Yes, you too, Dr. John. You too, Sage. Take care. I think what I'm going to do is start like a fund where you guys can contribute towards me getting a 360 camera, and that way we'll see how much people really want me to have one or not. Since I don't get paid for doing this, I figure that's what I can do. I can do like funding for our trivia giveaways. We could do funding for the 360 camera. And then I was thinking maybe maybe a drone potentially if people want to see like the woods in upstate New York and stuff. So I don't know, just ideas. They're all ideas. 9:29. All right, thank you, MJ. You're super cool. Crystal Gray too. Yes, you make it great too. Bravo, you're cool. I like you. Lot of money. No, actually, the 360 camera is only like $200. The drone I think is more, but I don't really care so much about the drone. The drone will be like maybe. It was just an idea. So the 360 is more something quick. And I just briefly want to plug Fem Yoga Fridays so that you guys can win this tripod. I'm actually going to take this off because it's on the tripod. Oops, blocking the camera. Bye, Nikki. Have a good day. So you can win this tripod, complete with the cell phone mount, if you go on any Friday and you do a Periscope broadcast about yoga with hashtag FemYoga in the title. Then you will be entered in a chance to win this tripod, and that's only in the Fridays in April 2017. Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm going to follow you. MJ, Michael, awesome. And then, yes, we'll teach one squat before the end. Chair pose. Okay, I'm going to have to go pretty far away because my phone's like really low to the ground. All right, so I'll do front view and side view. So exhale. Inhale, nice and tall, long spine. And then exhale, sit back like you're sitting back into a chair. You might want to reach forward, or maybe arms up overhead. So you'll notice with my knees that I'm trying to keep everything moving back. I'm not trying to shift anything forward like this. See how my knees are coming forward? I don't want to do that, okay? So I want to sit back like I was going to sit into a chair. So my hands are together at the heart center. And as I exhale, I sink back like that. So see, I'm trying not to let my knees collapse into each other or open out wide. And you just want to keep working back and back. So this isn't really squats in the sense of like people that are working out doing squats, reps and reps and reps of squats. But that's chair pose. Utkatasana, also called fierce pose. It is a good one for building up those same muscles. I don't know if I can put my legs behind my head, but I'm not going to try because my show is over now. Come back tomorrow and ask for anything that you want, and as long as you're not a troll, you won't get blocked, and we'll all learn cool yoga together and maybe some other stuff too. We usually do. Thank you, Sonam, for being here. Hello, Richard. I see that you just popped in, but I'm just about to jump off. Thanks for being here, Dr. John. I see that you're popping off. Nikki, it was so good to have you back. I've been missing you. I hope to see you back. I don't know if I'm doing any more scoping later today, but I will be back tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. New York time. I'm here every morning at that time for about an hour. Okay, Eric, I like your heart broadcast. Cool. Okay, no. You can have a foot fetish, but you can't kiss my feet. Okay, namaste, namaste, everyone. The divine light in me honors and recognizes the divine light in you, and I hope to see you back tomorrow, if not later on today. And I'll hope to check out your broadcast, too, if you're broadcasting.